Hi, my name is Matt, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 different exams that we use at armcare.com. Now, one thing that sets the armcare technology apart from anything else is a player's ability to monitor their arm strength and range of motion on a regular basis through testing. This testing can be done anywhere with no assistance needed. Just warm up, grab your active force sensor, and the armcare app will walk you through every step of the exam. The data is available instantly on the player app and the coaches portal, so you can make real-time adjustments to your training. Now, on the app, select the exam and you'll see 3 buttons that say Fresh Exam, Post Exam, and Arm Primer. These are the 3 exams offered in the app, and there's a time and a place for each one. The Fresh and Post exams take less than 5 minutes, and the Arm Primer takes less than 1 minute to complete. The app will prompt you to pair the active force sensor to your phone during the testing process. So you don't need to search for it like a Bluetooth speaker or your headphones. The app will ask you this during the exam. Now, one quick note here. Make sure you have given the ArmCare app permission to use your Bluetooth on your phone. If you're unable to pair your active force, go to your phone settings and select ArmCare app and then enable Bluetooth. The Fresh exam should be taken at least once a week. You should consider the Fresh exam mandatory because it identifies strength deficits and imbalances, which can lead to arm injuries and poor performance. The Fresh exam is done when you're in a fresh state, which means you feel recovered. You want to make sure you did not do any heavy upper body lifting within the prior 24 hours or had a heavy outing or heavy throwing session the day prior. The Fresh exam should be taken prior to throwing, but after you complete a proper warm-up. And for pitchers, you will typically do your Fresh exam on the bullpen day. Again, prior to any throwing, but after the warm-up. For position players, choose a day of the week, like a Monday, and test on that day throughout the year. Now let's quickly walk you through the tests in the Fresh exam. We're not going to cover the testing mechanics in this video. However, there is an exam training video in the app that provides in-depth instruction on all of these tests. You will begin with 3 range of motion tests that look at internal rotation, external rotation, and shoulder flexion. Monitoring changes in range of motion is incredibly important as research shows that even a small loss or gain can increase the risk of injury. Following the range of motion test, you will begin the strength portion of the exam. These tests include internal rotation, external rotation, scaption, and grip. The importance of strength for throwing athletes cannot be overstated. Strength deficits and imbalances are one of the leading causes of arm injury and poor performance. The post-exam should be taken immediately after pitching, bullpen, or heavy throwing session like a velo day. Ideally, the post-exam is taken within 30 minutes of your last throw so you don't have to warm up again. The post-exam features the same test as the Fresh exam and should take about 5 minutes to complete. The post-exam provides data for the fatigue key metric. When players don't retain at least 90% of their Fresh exam strength, it means they're throwing in a fatigued state and need to reduce the training load in their next outing. The Arm Primer is an optional exam that can be completed daily following your arm activation routine. It provides insights on arm readiness and also helps to maximally activate your arm prior to throwing. The ArmCare app even allows you to complete the Arm Primer if you don't have an active force strength sensor available. You won't receive the data, but pressing isometrically as hard as you can will prepare your arm for high velocity throwing. The Arm Primer with the active force will give you an arm readiness score, which you and your coaches can use to fine-tune your workload that day. When you're strong, you can up the intensity, but when you're weak, you can back it off a bit.